Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be making a true multicolored luggage tag. So in the past videos we made some multicolor, but they were really not true multicolor. This time we're actually going to be making an actual multicolor luggage tag for something like the Bamboo Lab AMS system or the Prusa XL 5 toolhead edition. So I hope this will be helpful to you. So let's go ahead and get started. So this is our last multicolor file, and this was the original file. So if you haven't seen those videos, go ahead and watch those. I'm actually going to make a derivative of this file as this example. So if we go create and then click derive, and then it'll let you select the body, which I want to select this, and then click OK. And then it should, yeah, it already brings you into a new file. We're going to click save, and then we're going to call this luggage tag multicolor. Okay, and then we don't really need any of the sketches. Everything came over like it should. So this is our file that we had that was pretty simple from last time. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to extrude out all of the letters. So click E for extrude. And then we're just going to select all these letters, and then we're going to bring them flush with the surface. The one thing we really need to make sure we do is to change this from join to new body, and then we're going to click OK. And one way you can see that is it should be a different color. If you colored your main body, it should be a different color. I'm just going to go ahead and change those to white just to make it look good. And then we're going to do the same thing on this side. So E for extrude, and then we're just going to select all the letters. It's going to take a second. And so what we're going to do is we're going to have a lot of bodies, and there's an easy way to kind of avoid having to export all these one by one. So just hang in tight for a second. So extrude 1 millimeter, and then we're going to do new body on all those. Click OK. And then to change the color of all these, I'm just going to hide that main body. The way I did that was with the V shortcut key, or you can also just select the body and then just hide it like that. And we're going to select everything, click A, and then make sure that they all turn white. Click close, and then bring our other body back. So now we have a true multicolor part with separate bodies. So now we need to export this into the slicer. So I'm just going to export each part kind of or each set individually. So everything that I want one color, I'm going to export that together. So I'm going to hide that. That's just going to go ahead and save. So it'll pop up over here. I'm going to hide that, and now we have just all the letters. So we're going to export these together. So we're going to say export, and then as far as the type, we're going to leave it as step. You could also do STL, but really I think step was preferred in this case. So if you can't export, actually we'll try STL. I think it'll work either way. So we're going to call this multicolor letters export, and then we're going to do the same thing, except for we're going to hide all of these. So select everything, click V for hide, and then turn this one back on, and we're going to export this separately. So export a multicolor main body. All right, and so now we're going to go over to the slicer and then pull them in. All right, so I wanted to show you all this part. These are the two files we just exported, and I'm going to pull these in together. So click and drag, and it's going to ask you this question. So load these files as a single object with multi-parts. You want to click yes on that. And what that does is it puts the parts together how they were made. It can kind of identify that they're supposed to go together, and so it should come in kind of like this. So then we're going to do kind of our standard thing where we lay this down. I don't like auto, so I actually want to select and then push that face down, kind of like that. And this is Bamboo Slicer for anyone unfamiliar. And then we're going to come over here to objects. So you might be under global at first. You want to click objects, and then you want to click this down arrow. And then you can see the two different kind of sets of files. So this was our letters, and this is our body. So This is an AMS unit, so there's 4 different colors of filament, and all you have to do is just pick whatever color you want now. So I have brown PLA here, and then green PLA in the other one, and then probably for this I should just change it to green, doesn't really matter. And so now, oh actually that's a global thing, so change this back to brown, and so now you can see that this would print multicolor. So the way this works is it's going to print part of one layer, and then it's going to go over to the purge tower, purge some, and then pick up the other color, the brown color, and then fill in the letters, and then go to the next level. So this is true multicolor, and you could actually do up to 4 colors on this, as I mentioned, or actually up to 16 if you have multiple AMS units. So that's how you do that, and you can also do it with step files, but the STL worked fine as well. So hopefully that's helpful for you if you're looking to do some multicolor printing. So thanks for watching.